There we go. Every time I move the goddamn mic, it's a goddamn problem. I was just explaining that I was eating. Now, hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm not sure how much we got left of the Guardians of the Galaxy tonight. I think we should be pretty close to finishing it, actually, to be honest. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't have much to say other than, hey, Rugged Dookie, good to see you in the chat. Hope you're having a good one. Let's get this show on the... Got the show on... There we go. I actually don't remember what happened the last time we played this. Something... Nope. I was going to guess, but nothing. Again, I apologize for eating on stream. Oh, right. We're going to Cosmo's Tower because the Universal Church of Truth had taken it over. Get back to that.
I had a contact here rotations ago.
You did? Was
yep.
It worth? No,
and we have something for that, but that is this.
Wed Fri.
There we go. Did we already get this? We already got this. Okay, cool. This is where we left off. And then we can squeeze through here.
Over here. Looks like we can squeeze through.
So what did I get up to this weekend? I had a magic tournament on Saturday.
Not really.
For those who were not present on the streams when I talked about it. I did really badly. Really badly. No. Pioneer.
I'm going in. What about the Fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them.
It's the more recent non-rotating format. Like what's the word?
If I can find a way
Modern
over
Light,
there.
we'll call it. So there's Modern,
Gamora, you should be able to
which
get your sword
is,
in there now.
you know,
Give me a boost.
sets from a certain era, and then a much later era is Pioneer. I think it starts at M15. I want to say, if I remember correctly. Sounds about right. Oh,
Don't leave me hanging.
either way, I'm sort of learning how to
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this
what's the word I'm looking for? Brew in the format. It's not easy. The format is, it's not as fast paced and as hardcore as Modern, but it does still have, like, it's still got some beef behind it. And the decks that are sort of running the show right now are very effective at what they do. It plays very well at mid-range. There's not as many rushdown decks as other formats. There is a pretty relevant, like, there's a mono-red aggro deck that exists, but I'm trying to kind of find my way into the aggro format myself now.
This guy.
Hey, Rookaduki, thank you very much for the 7 months in a row, even.
Warlock's stronger than it.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Shh. Quietly.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Whoa. The Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Before the first sign, the collector's supposed to be able to see the future.
Oh yeah? Never saw me coming, that's for sure.
Whoa. Okay, this guy's sweet. He has lightning attack, so do that. And we rock some rocket AoE. There we go. And we drop that guy with a super kick that sort of, kind of, looked like it was going to hit him. Now we're... bingo, right here.
What they did with all the nobodies.
They are either below us awaiting the fulfillment, or they have been transported to Sacrosanct.
You still active in Modern Warfare there, Dookie? I haven't had a chance to check much on what's going on in the Facebooks.
When he's taking a shower.
Good to hear. I know at one point you were doing a like mildly competitive or in some kind of competitive. You've been to like a tournament or two, right? Am I crazy? I mean, I am crazy, but that's not necessarily
Pretty massive.
Guess that means
the only reason I'm crazy.
A valiant effort in the face of certain defeat.
Yes is here. Oh, okay, that's a full-blown invisible wall.
I wonder if Cosmo's gonna keep control of the station once this mess is sorted.
You fear he will lose his command.
He wouldn't have many defenses left to push back a second invasion.
I ain't never been on the dog's good side, but the thought of new management, don't sit right.
No. D-League tournaments? Cool. Jumped into HeroClix recently. That's cool. I've been almost strictly casual in Clicks lately. Been watching from the outside in. I have no idea what's going on in the competitive, other than a lot of people talking about Thanos and seeing Thanos every so often on tournament lists. But also heard that Isaac just won U.S. Nationals, and like.
Looks like the church is trying to keep
As he
us
gets
out.
older, he's only going to become more dominant in that goddamn game. He's so goddamn good.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could
You've been
be
playing in the Majestic series down there out west?
whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot
Yeah.
of juice.
We'll see if that ever
They
happens.
powered their fleet to reach Momentus.
The Cortex could.
Maybe Raker's trying to reanimate the celestial head, bring it back to life.
Perhaps he wishes to turn it into a ship.
Bah, this thing's deader than dead. It ain't coming back, and it ain't jumping through no hyperspace.
Say Celestials are powered by hyperspace. Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to...
Are they running mostly
We'll have to be ready for this.
official silver, or are they still sort of running their
Others
own
will be prepared to die around the
format?
window.
I know they were running a pretty well-curated format for a bit.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family?
I gotta say, from that somewhat like temporary casual,
What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
more fun teams are competitive. Yeah, I find sometimes even if we go to a competitive tournament, it's more fun to play something that's a little bit more fun, because it's better to be enjoying it in the heat of competition. Slash, I might open up a Magic thing on the Discord just to discuss Magic a little bit more too. I am really bad at memorizing my decks, so I tend to put them on a website called Moxfield. I've been focusing more on non-rotating formats, because then you can build a pet deck. Keeping up with standard is hard. It's very hard. And if you're not like fully devoted, it can get very stressful. And you'll find yourself falling behind at points. Okay, so Enforcers. Oh, you know what? I think I had a build for the Enforcers at one point that was pretty fun. And a lot of people had especially the locals, had a lot of trouble with it.
Guys, huddle up!
I know! It's like they want me to keep blowing them up. And I gotta admit, every time they go splat, it paints an awfully nice picture. There's no way we lose today, Quill.
We are painting the battlefield right now, Rocket, in so many shades. But if we're too excited, this love fest, this dazzling euphoria, it'll all
They can catch the eye if you have the eye for it, yeah. I tend to call them out myself, too. I'm done with that for now. You gonna blindside me like that?
He's powering up his crew! That's not good! Stop him!
But yeah, are you looking to get into Magic casually, Slash, or competitively?
Must be a doll thing. I don't know. Get on the roll. He's busting up his team. That's not good. Stop him.
No, damn it. Lost my chance.
At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here.
Get him, Rocket. Get him with everything you got. Oh, yes, there is. Well, the difference a lot of the time is the format. There we go. We got the full one. That classic Drax outfit, man. I'm here for it.
Where was last time? Charge!
But yeah, there is okay, so a good example is the Commander format. Commander format is a almost like deck builds and limitations on the cards that you can play sometimes, yes. More like there's one format called Commander which has like some slightly modified rules. There's not a ton of them. But there's one specific, like there is one card that you put aside from your deck which is your Commander. And that format is the more casual format. There is a competitive environment for it, but traditionally it's the one you invite a bunch of people over, have a couple beers, and you decide how powerful you plan on bringing your decks or keeping your having decks played that night.
Yep, definitely not good.
Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Rager's flagged up church.
Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put this away because it's frozen. Anyway, and the tournaments that I've been going to recently have been the Pioneer format, and it's played in a more competitive environment. It's different expectations, you know what I mean?
Of course not.
Just what, Peter?
I don't know.
Yes. So Commander actually has a bigger deck size limit. It has to be 99 cards plus your Commander, so 100 cards in total. So there's ways of getting 2 Commanders, so you'll have a 98 card deck in that manner. A deck is traditionally 60 cards minimum. And then depending on the format will be what sets, etc. you can play at. This is like the high level discussion on it, right?
Protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
And you as a new player, you'll probably want to start in the standard format because it's just the newest sets, it's the least number of things that you want to focus on. But as the formats kind of go away from you, you'll just kind of look at it and go, you know what, I just want to start building some pet decks. And maintain them and update them as the format flows and moves along.
That's how I knew it was.
Sometimes, though, your deck just gets formatted out.
The Nebula I had been twisted into a hateful.
Of course, it's also a good thing. Magic actually has a really good sealed and draft environment and communities where you can slowly build your collection by going to Friday Night Magic and just drafting cards. You know, pick one, pass it on, and build your deck with those. Or sealed formats. Pre-releases are the best place to go at a local game store to kind of, if you don't know how to play. Because honestly, nobody is taking that seriously. Nobody knows what the cards do in the set. So.
Why would you want that on your team?
But there's... Magic is it's a game that's so
enjoyed being on.
Storied and big at this point, and also so well curated in the sense that the people who run the game run or curate their formats and make sure certain cards get taken out of the formats if they're too strong, and then different formats will have different rules and different ban lists and stuff like that. At the ground floor, I'm probably scaring the shit out of you. Which is,
I did not.
I'm just mostly making the most conversation I possibly can out of the small topic.
That is the Catathian.
But I feel like Magic is one of those easy to learn, incredibly incredibly difficult to master
Can we just move
games.
That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you.
Oh yeah. I mean, in any card game, you traditionally run across aggressive decks, which are my goal is to win now in the most aggressive, forward-facing,
We've all caught our breath.
go-forward ways possible. There's your standard, well-rounded, let's do everything the game lets me do decks. And then there's the, there'll be combo decks, as you described. There'll be control decks whose focus is not letting you play, or rather, not letting your opponent play, and just being the only one that plays the game, to ultimately create an end goal of some sorts. Yeah, exactly. Those are the decks I tend to lean towards myself. I've tried some tricky, control-y things in the past. I don't have the patience for it because it takes a certain brain to run that kind of deck. And you have to, one, sort of be interested in being the only person playing the game. Have no guilt about an opponent not having the best time. Right? Which is, you know, in a competitive environment, fine. But it can lead to a miserable experience for certain types of people. See, so many decks are built around so many collectible card games have some form of combat method, which is what an aggressive deck will focus on. It's very rare that you don't. Even like there's a Star Trek card game that was based very heavily on what's it called? Exploration and mission solving. You know, you go to missions with certain cards, but there are still ways to get into combat, and as a result, aggressive decks were born from that. Like the Klingon deck, of course. Surprise, surprise, right?
You struggle in vain. We ain't gonna see him again. No way. Retraction's defensive.
Get the other arm. But yeah, an aggressive deck is traditionally just in a rush to win. Oh, okay, then yeah, it's... So... The best way to actually kind of look at it is... Control is your zoners. They're throwing fireball, like, keeping you at a distance and not letting you play your game, kind of playing their... while they play their game. Yeah, combo decks and grapplers are just waiting to fall into the right place and distance and just go. And aggro is your you know, your combo characters. They want to dash in and smack you down. Rush down dudes. So Bridget. Guilty Gear, eh? I guess we know what we're doing on Wednesday. If not before, like, if somehow we finish this game before...
Who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here? We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
It's actually funny, once we
Maybe we can bridge
establish that, the Magic Street Fighter cards don't follow those rules.
You know,
Red blue combo control makes perfect sense. In fact, in or rather, there's the I play a red blue. I own a red blue and have played in the past a red blue deck in the.
You need to find a way to get us across.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
In the Pioneer format called the Is It Phoenix?
Should be prepared.
Over time, you'll learn color combinations in Magic have names, and it is based on something in the lore of Magic.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should.
The Is It Phoenix is actually a little bit more of a passive combo in the fact that you get something out, and then you play a bunch of spells to let you do the thing. There it is.
That's it, Peter.
Because what the Is It Phoenix does is it's a Phoenix card.
Alright, did it!
And what the deck contains is a lot of cards that let you draw while also discarding cards. And the Phoenix has abilities where if you play a certain number of spells, it comes out of your discard pile ready to fight. Hey, you're missing an arm, dude. What happened? Did Gamora have a conversation with you?
And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light, and I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Hey, Adam.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
So apparently Multiverse's new season has been delayed, so we gotta wait another week for Rick and Morty.
I saw you die.
The foundation remains forever. Now cease.
The Phoenix is a card in the deck.
Before it reaps a
It's hard to explain it ideally. But it is like it becomes like the focus of the deck. But there's another card that's in the deck that does has a similar effect where, you know, the more spells you play in a turn, the faster it can trigger, and it becomes like a really big creature, which is overwhelming for the opponent. And it plays little tool cards like, because it's red is focused on burn, creature removal through damage. So if you don't have like the right card stoppers that the counter spells that the blue will have, you can use a lot of red effects to just burn things off of the table instead.
Just follow my lead.
These renegades are relentless.
Stay away from the edges!
Oh wait, we can just do this. You come here.
I swear, if Warlock kills Breaker before I get a chance...
Come here. Oh.
Many lousy angles to cover. That just gives us a fighting chance.
Make sure you don't...
Exactly.
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either.
In fact, you'll find that's if you play a deck with blue magic, that's what your deck does. Fucks with your opponent's board until it finally gets around to doing what its plan was.
This will tell tale of our battles here.
Time to grow, Groot.
There have been in the past blue aggressive decks, but it's such a rarity. Also, like, part of building a deck is balancing all the things you're gonna need, right?
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
We will need tattoos to commemorate this moment.
Hold them down, Groot.
Pop the Nova Corps, zombie.
Can't wait to see your face on a wanted poster.
Okay, are we supposed to grind this out?
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump.
I swear, if Warlock kills Raker before I get a chance.
What ultimately happens in as well in a game like Magic the Gathering is when you're building a standard play deck, non-commander deck, it oftentimes you to do XYZ, and all our cards in our deck are to facilitate XYZ, right? And it's because you're limited in a 60 card deck, but you know, oftentimes more than 20 of those cards are strictly limited to the resources that you need to operate your deck. Because here's one of those, the least fun parts, well, least fun for some. I love the resource management portion of it. But part of that is you got to figure out and pack into the deck the resource tools you need. There's the mana system, which is like the cards have a cost behind them, so you got to bring the things that help you pay that cost.
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
We will need tattoos to commemorate this moment. Draw their fire while I cross to the next room.
Fix that. Cuckoo Nova Corman's claw.
Knock some sense into him.
Okay, we gotta get to that elevator.
Gonna have to use the rooftops.
Gotta get to the elevator. Gotta use the rooftops. Where's the elevator? Is that the elevator there?
Arachnids will tell tale of our battles here.
There we go. Jeez Louise, I haven't been paying attention at all.
Great song. Look, Goldie Boy and Union Walker are still at it.
What about the Godstep?
We're still on. Guys, huddle up.
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us.
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread.
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a flirting supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Feel my wrath.
I hope all this over-explaining that I have done / hasn't scared you away from the idea of the game. It is a lot of fun, and it can be as expensive or as cheap as you want it to be.
Any
Quill's
ideas?
killing loopy cops now. Music.
Shot at ain't enough of a sign.
Tamora! The billboard!
You find more snipers over there. You save me one.
No promises.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump.
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
We approach the God's tower.
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming!
This is a little better for tight quarters.
More nut jobs!
Quill's killing loopy cops now. Music to my ears.
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
At least the rooftops will provide some cover.
Stay away from the edges.
I'll lay down
Good job with the drop on impact tracks.
Crap! Now it's Nova!
Oh, that was close.
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this.
Rocket! Fireworks! Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
Come on. Slide, Superman. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
Drax, destroy! When I get there, the Centurion flies away!
We need to take him in for a forced landing.
We approach the dog's tower!
Ah, yeah, okay. I was wondering why we lost you for a second. I was like, did I scare you away from the game?
Okay, we gotta get to that elevator! At least the rooftops will come on!
Yeah, I think we're in the middle of a bit of a rain ourselves, so hopefully our power holds up.
Dude was bonkers! You okay? It's like a fruit fly. I can't swat him. Beware!
What's next, Peter?
Got him.
My great strength goes underutilized.
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over. Time to shred him. You snag him. Ah, now it's Nova.
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
Oh.
We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Also, I thought that I want to get my big guy with green things.
Oh yeah.
It's more green. Blue green is definitely a thing. Actually, for a while there, it's one of the more powerful combinations when you think about it. Because not over the past couple years, Magic has decided that green was too weak and needed help. And boy, did they fucking help green. Because green always had every color in the color pie has some form of blind spot. Right? So, but green lost a lot of those blind spots to a certain degree.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump.
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
Stay away from the edges!
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across.
They have done a little bit of self-correcting since, but like one of the big problems green has always had is, yeah, it's okay to have all these big friggin' monsters, but what good is it if you can't get them, right? Green has always been able to get the resources, but not necessarily the tool until recently. And then they just started saying, hey, you know what? Let's just give it to them. Let's just make it cost a lot of mana. Not that that's going to be a problem for green.
Now it's Nova.
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this. So many lousy angles to cover.
I will flank them.
There was actually a little while where crossing around what's called the color pie was not ideal, and they changed that a while ago. Many, many years ago. Actually, I think it's more than 20 years ago. Almost 20 years ago is when they changed that since.
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths. Okay, we gotta get to that elevator.
Gonna have to use the rooftops!
Yeah, exactly. Your creatures end up becoming resources in addition to the standard resource, which is your land and the deck. If you're looking for a really good resource to learn how to play the game, Magic the Gathering Arena is free to play.
Finally, I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice? Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. Better off fighting our way there.
Indeed. I would much rather face them with my blades.
I did see a floor directly below this one.
I ain't seeing no hatch or nothing. Hey, Quill, try your visor.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way.
Yeah, very likely.
They're still at it.
At least our guys seem to be winning.
I am Groot.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn, and the brainwashing cult, and the Magus World Destroyer thing.
Anyone see a way across?
I am Groot.
Yeah, we can't do nothing with that sign in the way, Quill.
Oh, derp.
Boom, baby!
They're
Sure are just
yeah, that is weird because their marketing is actually pretty heavy on it. They even had like some celebrity marketing for Arena at one point. They had the guy from what's his name? I used to know his name. And now I'm bad at names, so my memory is shot.
Cosmo, he must have bribed so many people to keep this place.
But I had the guy from the Machete interacting with Day 9, which was hilarious.
Kidding me.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
And of course, there's Will Wheaton. He's a big player of Magic, so I think he was part of the advertising. Or no, he's more of a D&D guy. I think he's more of a D&D guy. He might have dabbled in Magic. The Venn diagram of players who played Magic the Gathering and have played Dungeons and Dragons as well is pretty damn close to a circle.
Not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it.
Wheaton!
These Flarknards to even fall for this full Flarkment garbage.
Magus demands information, trapping you with vile illusions while feeding your soul.
I felt it in my promise to you. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there.
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes. Beast is being exposed to promise. Get away from my dog!
Peter Quill, I have rescued you!
Right with the assist! Rush him, Drax!
It's all you, Gamora! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Thing's built up! We need to really pile it on!
All you, Rocket!
Need your help here, buddy! How many times have I said we should fly this?
Not going into the light this time, little buddy!
Yep.
Fun preying on the weak.
Oh yeah. Oh, trust me. Eventually you learn over time as you get to a certain degree of skill in Magic. You can the color movement and changing hardly, it's barely an inconvenience.
Been too long since I blew something up.
We've got to apply more pressure!
Yeah, Magic has the potential of being a very weird and jazz-like almost in its... Oh, what was that channel called? The Idea Channel, I think? The thing that used to be funded by PBS. That guy had a really good thing. It's like, is Magic the Gathering a form of jazz? Which was pretty cool.
Toss him around! We gotta keep him off Bravo! They will not touch him! Let's see that sword! Rocket! Go wild!
Yeah.
The solution is simple! We must take it out first!
Yeah, it's the fact that jazz is as a musical form. I think the thesis was like, because jazz is very open-ended and you can do, there's not a lot of structure to it exactly, you can get away with a lot, right, as far as the music is concerned. And Magic the Gathering, you can pull off quite a few things, right? When you're first learning the game, you think in a structured manner, just like when you're learning music, right? You think, okay, these are the notes, these are the rhythms I have to follow with these notes, etc., etc. And then you get into jazz, where it gets a little bit more complex. You've got things like polyrhythmics with drums, where each body part is actually playing to a different rhythm, right?
What the fuck are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe he doesn't have to come to that.
Yes, everything is connected.
Buddy. Are you,
Yes, and now you're going to be asking yourself very soon, why oh why didn't I take the blue pill?
I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Fuck it, just shoot the nuts.
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
He's a good boy.
He's Peter Quill. Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere. Where else would we be, Furbrain? His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Duma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of death between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for gold.
Oh, this is so adorable.
If you missed your home planet, you not simply returned at any time.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about.
I think what I really enjoy about Magic is I'm a fan of strategy, even though I'm not particularly good at executing it. And there's so many levels of strategy when it comes to Magic the Gathering. From I'm gonna put these cards. It's funny, I've been building a deck at my desk. I'm gonna put these cards in a deck. What is that deck gonna do? Is that going to,
It sounds like they gave you up.
I lost my family too.
like, is it going to survive against other decks that I'm expecting to see? These are the decisions you're making before you even get into the store or place that you're going to play Magic. What am I running into a lot? And then there, you know, and these are all the things, the stages you get before you've even drawn your first cards or rolled dice to see who goes first.
Perhaps it's Catania who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick him, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex.
Go!
You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so Clark? Attacking Scratch Snatchers. Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
Oh, here we go.
Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture.
Poof!
I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
The way the church spreads their faith tech.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos while you were off looking for the mutt.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth. Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
Eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific.
We wish to poison its food supply.
Yeah, we're the food supply, so... no. We'll kill it the old-fashioned
Oh,
way.
I missed it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's go!
So done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi dead.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church goons between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yes, Cosmo is retaking power of security, where his cops are hiding. Without towers, nowhere is being lost. Pass through.
Gotcha. Be careful up there, buddy.
Drax on claw! Prepare yourself, thief!
God damn.
Run from me!
The shield is the mind. Enough already.
Don't make it a habit!
I knew you had my back.
My limits are being tested!
Right with you, big guy.
Damn. I mean, it doesn't help that I went in with low health because I missed that landing twice.
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi again.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yeah, Cosmo is retaking Tower of Security, where his spots are hiding.
Let's go.
Without power, nowhere is being lost. Spots too.
Gotcha. Be careful up there, buddy. That floating mind guy is really starting to tick me off.
All right, let's huddle up. Let's go. Go team.
Victory will soon be ours, my friends, unless they send reinforcements.
If they do, we'll have to move like lightning. Hit them from behind. But what if they're too fast? We'll need another plan.
Hey! Every battle comes with some kind of curveball. And trying to predict where it's gonna land only makes things worse. Relax. It's easy to overthink.
Yeah, dude.
But if we focus,
We can hit him hard.
Who's with me?
die, thieves!
This is gonna be fun!
Great! Pizza! What's down that giant brain drain? Perhaps our enemies can find out. Face first! This is a site of power! A fine place for a bloody battle!
So let's give them one!
Incoming explosive! That one's tapping out! We shall make this fall permanent!
It's so fucking beefy. Stop being so fucking tanky.
Come, fools! Come die on this brain!
Open invitation, people!
Rock and roll, Rocket!
Feeling really exposed in this pit!
More room to pick targets!
Rip them. Rip. Down the hole you go.
This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Drax,
Oh, that's
will
what we're
help you,
supposed
hope. Set her down, bud.
What are you doing? That's the way we came.
I'll be quick.
Give her a tank there. Give her a drag there, bud. Come on. Let's go.
I've been
Fuck me, Drax. You're slow as shit.
Yeah, the nobodies look out for themselves, but they're also paranoid.
That's an understatement.
So maybe at the first sign of trouble, some of them jumped in their ships and got out.
You underestimate their greed. Breaker promises power and eternal life.
Oops. That was a weird fall. Yep.
Over here. Hurry.
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Cool.
Come on, Drax. Give your balls a tug. Let's go.
What's that?
Fuck me, you're slow, bud.
Gray lung.
Oh, your spare parts there, eh, bud?
I know.
Oh, you so fell for it. Gray lung. Ooh.
Did you guys know?
Oh yeah.
Naturally.
You're always good for a laugh, Will.
Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
The all of nowhere looks like this soon.
It'll get back on its feet.
Yeah, let's see what kind of perks we can get.
Does not have feet.
It used to.
Accessing data.
Done in record time. Now that was some quality crafting, if I might
They
say
just
so
up and
myself.
left all this once they discovered the cortex?
By up and left, you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out? Then, yup.
Not surprising. Imagine that thing falling into the wrong hands.
We don't have to. Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there?
I'm Groot.
Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping?
Scoping? This place smells weird.
Brain goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Greer,
What's that?
the waste product of a large attacking the slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
That's good.
Hurts to see all my investments go up in smoke.
What investments?
Couple seed fundings into illegal
Whee!
weapons research. Funneled some units into
Oh.
goon training. Whoa!
The tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it. Oh, what have they done to you?
Oh, so many little fucking alleyways and hidey holes to slip in through there.
Supercharged.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance. This is the Flarkin Continuum Cortex.
The cortex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
You know there is a wheel. I saw no wheel.
Yeah, there ain't no wheel, but I don't like the idea of just leaving that thing powered up in the dirt.
Here they come! A whole lot of them!
Uh-oh, here we go.
They've got fake tech everywhere!
Not until we dismantle the church. Rifle down, Rocket!
There. God damn. You can tell you're getting like close-ish to an end
Real sick of these skiffs bringing more goons!
because they're forcing like more and more uses of more things. This is like that reminder, like, hey, remember all this shit you learned how to use? Yeah, fucking using it, bro.
Pull into skirmishes.
Like we have any choice.
All right, Groot, let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us.
All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch
Exactly.
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Try not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs. Now is clearly not the time for that.
Careful, gets a little. Whoa,
You. No.
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this.
Surprise, stuntfuckers!
I am losing control!
Oh man, you guys are in big trouble! Final stretch, people! Everything you've got!
They will regret angering.
No snipers on my watch. What I think is zoners.
Whole lot of pain coming your way! Need some breathing room, Groot! These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now.
Put 'em through!
shot!
Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Just show me what the ventilates!
Can't wait to see your face on a wall!
Yes. Back in.
Don't worry about me, bud. I'm enjoying this.
Creeps are coming from everywhere!
They ain't getting the drop on me.
They can stay still.
There we go. And you, sir, go ahead and stop that.
Later, Quill.
Tear down this church, wizard!
So glad that man is on our side right now. Last time someone got stabbed.
Breathing room crew! I got all these toys I'm just dying to use! Guys!
Huddle up, team. Let's go.
What a bunch of losers. Me and Groot, we win this in our sleep.
Thanos sees a timing in fights like this to make it interesting.
They are no match for these blades, Peter Quill.
All right, listen. This isn't our first rodeo, guys. Problem is, if we play it cocky, one little mistake is gonna bring us down. So let's get back out there, give this fight complete dedication, and make them scream. Who's with me?
Victory is ours!
Bring it on!
Let's go.
Watch it! They're crawling out of the water!
Totally accidentally punched that guy, and I don't care.
Making sure we're
Drax, do your thing.
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
So discomforting to see him warp. Oh my fuck.
Push their lights out! Let's show them they mess with the wrong freaking team!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now. We see Ranger in there. He's mine.
I've got the kid! I know I can reach her!
Make your peace!
This is teamwork here. Spamming all the team abilities and shit.
Somebody on the other side of that wall just had a pants accident.
Feels like we're up against the entire army.
Their losses will be legendary!
Let's go.
Good riddance.
Drop kick the giant robot.
Everyone ready?
I can do that.
Game face is on.
I have only one
Once
face.
my ankle completely works. And doesn't just, you know, hurt.
Thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Keep an eye out for Nikki. We get her away from these wackos that worry about finding... Shh! Everyone quiet.
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nikki! They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy.
There's a weird thing about the voice audio that just it feels like it's rushed and overlapping itself.
I count 4 cables. Let's roll.
And like not intentionally.
My blade should be able to slice into them.
Where is the warlock?
Practicing his poem somewhere.
The flyer's healing the others.
And he will suffer for it! Take heed!
We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her.
As long as all that juice is coming out of the hand.
We disrupt their ritual! They will do anything to stop us!
Any ritual that involves sacrificing a kid deserves to be stopped!
These fanatics only understand violence! We must strike the large one with more force!
Maybe.
Someone's redirecting fire! Stop! I can't believe it!
is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill.
I was almost cooked there. Thanks, Big Dude.
Safe passage to Ulpath, Peter Quill.
Or at least not as far as the audio is concerned. Also, there's a lot of banter, and I think that does a bit to run into that. Where there'll be a banter line interrupted by
Do not cut into that cable unless you want to be the baddest woman in the whole galaxy.
like a cutscene dialogue or whatever.
Look! The Elite One's mending his allies!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face! He is weakened! Attack! Face me!
Grab it, Annie-Lab! We need to get Mickey out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand.
Yup! Get on the flat face, healing his buddy!
He's right, Will. Let's be careful with our shots. This one just eats ammo.
Chop him up! Rocket! Do good!
We've all thought about it.
I was staying still. You guys are such a pain in my ass.
My blade should be able to slice into them!
Do not cut into that cable unless you want to be the baddest woman in the whole galaxy. Let's unplug the one.
Do your thing, Rex! Seal my wrath!
Gonna kill Ranger for using a child like this!
Perhaps they are both being manipulated by Magus!
We need to get Mickey out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as
Oh, we gotta pull out the cables. Okay.
Ugh! This guy barely feels it!
Watch it! He's healing his buddies! And he should be the first to die! You're up, big guy! Make him hurt some more!
Dodge this!
anyone see Ranger?
Nope, no sign of him! Yup, the first arm with the powers is gonna get him! What have they done to the hand?
We free it?
I can't believe you're being a slave to the continuum vortex. I mean, we've all thought about it, but still.
We're coming, Nikki!
We need to destroy the shield.
Okay, I just pressed the wrong button. Just relax for a second here, Gamora.
We'll do anything to
That is your real name.
Try!
What is next, Peter Quill?
What's next, Peter?
Well, we gotta unplug these nasty things. Working on it!
That did something! Look at the hand!
Alright.
One down!
One down, three to go. Oh. He said it at the same time as I did. How about that?
Keep them off me!
Spacey Jane? Come on.
I locked Nikki and the machine inside a face shield!
To keep us from getting her out easily!
Heal the darkness consuming your face
Pretty soon!
Starting to get a little nervous! I'm not ready to be a dad!
Get to the next one, Peter!
Chill out, Gamora. I'm on my fucking way.
Hey, Quill! Want to see some fireworks? Mark, more of them converted wackos! They're coming in from everywhere!
Why not? You can call it Spacey J, you're Spacey Slash.
Groot's right. The bubble's struck. We can get at that last one now.
Then let's get to it!
Contemptible machine, your time is over. Fast!
Doing my best not to
Get over here.
Hail us now and the galaxy is lost.
Thanks for the pep talk, man!
Up here. Should be easy enough. Made it fairly obvious what the intent was. To pop pop.
Oh no! Nice! And
Quite the yank. I was going for this guy.
Last one, people!
Fight it, child. Contemptible machine, your time is over.
Blame the engineer, not the tech.
Where is the last cable?
Huddle up!
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill?
Well, you know Spacey Jacks.
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread.
I have fought many battles, my friend.
And we're starting to repeat dialogue.
Is this?
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a flirking supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the
Like a
stars.
champagne supernova. Let's go, Spacey Groot and Spacey Rocket.
Keep them off Peter while he works on the last plug!
I'll brag when I
Did I not pull it out?
Contemptible machine, your time is over.
Just one plug left!
sure hope there ain't no feedback boom once that last one's pulled.
Oh, I had to do it by hand.
Help!
Oh my god. Come on, guys. I worked out today. Give me a break. Oh, that sounds like a cosmic slap. Oh, look at that. It does sound more spacey when you add spacey to it. Just like you're my spacey mod.
Nikki! It's okay, I got you.
Off me! Why do you insist on everything?
Alright, I'll stop. I'll stop.
If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You. I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise will be fulfilled.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
A minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
So apparently Morty is going to be labeled as an expert character, but he's a brawler.
The cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat. Please, Give me an excuse to kill him.
Yo, Adam Warlock, you fighting like a bitch today. Are you bitch made? What the fuck, bro?
Is this
Sucker punched him, clearly.
the first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick.
Yo, you can't just hand laser the floor me.
Damn it! They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy.
See, that's why I'm thinking it's like it's gonna be based on Evil Morty. We're gonna find out that the Morty has like an eye patch or some shit.
Rocket.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Don't ever change.
I don't know if I should be punching him, Rick.
Tracker's online. Confirming Goldie's on the Dastin Sacro Scut.
Seatbelts, everyone. We're going in hot.
Crap. Hold on. Hold on. Got him! Alpha Hercules system, inside the Keystone Asterism.
Got it. Coordinates are in.
We're not getting away this time. Power down, power down. Hell yeah, Nova Corps! The world mind must have... Oh, come on.
If you can't beat him, join him. The new motto of the Nova Corps. Man, I have to rethink this wall situation. I get my new desk.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
Nikki's in there somewhere. There's gotta be one.
Yes, we overpower them with our own vastly superior fleet.
Let me see what the lead designer actually replied to that.
Guys, we do our best work when we're out of office.
Why? How can you make such a basic character so complicated then? I don't know. We just kind of went down this road and couldn't stop.
Gamora, thoughts?
Maybe Earth has heroes that can help us?
Those guys in the pajamas?
Mighty pajamas.
Trust me, Earth hasn't caught up to everybody just yet. We need somebody with a fleet. Drax.
You have royal blood. Perhaps it is time for the Prince of Spartax to return and rally his people.
You been to Spartax lately?
I have not, but Spartoid technology is well beyond...
Spartax was sacked during the war because of its tech. You can't even land there anymore. Groot, and no bad ideas.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. We're not going to the Chitauri.
That is the kind of wild card we're looking for, Jeff. Not that one. The snakes would shoot us in the back.
Shoot us in the front.
Hold on. What if the answer's been slobbering right in front of us this entire time?
Peter Quill, this beast cannot operate a ship.
That's not what I'm saying. Think about it. Cammy's pretty much useless to us, but she's also useless to the church. They want people to brainwash. I bet animals aren't even on their radar.
They went after Cosmo.
Cosmo's mind is way more advanced than ours. His intelligence makes him weak to the promise, just like Rocket.
Thanks, but not an animal.
What I'm saying is we know someone with an entire beast army, and I bet Raker hasn't even looked twice at her.
How can you be certain she is not one of them? I am Groot.
Guardians of the Gut! Did you realize she still wants to flay us and feed us to her babies?
Guys, this is it. Okay, our one last long shot. We've got to find a way to apologize and make things right. Okay, we'll get her a gift. A peace offering.
Groot ain't going back in a cage.
No, think bigger. Way bigger. The one beast that she'd want more than any other. Drax knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes!
Oh, no.
Here it comes!
You know where we're going. To Maklu 4. To battle the legendary Fin Fang Foom.
Seriously? We're seriously gonna go fight Fin Fang Foom? Oh my god. What a fan service.
Totally gonna fly into that, aren't we?
They say that the rings of Maklu 4 perpetually rain fire down upon the godless abominations that dwell below.
For those who may or may not know, Fin Fang Foom is a giant green fucking dragon. He's
How fun.
I'm sure it's worse than it looks, too.
It is. Many of my people braved this same treacherous pilgrimage before me, never to return.
They actually made him in HeroClix once. It was like this big. Fucking insane.
Show off.
Hey, if you got it.
Stabilizers are shot. Repair systems are overloaded.
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing! Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are treacherous. Whoa!
Clark!
Just
I tried.
Stabilizers are shot. Repair systems are overloaded.
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing! Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are. Whoa!
Clark!
Just trying to slow us down.
Fear! Fear!
Stop yelling!
Fear!
Watch out for the thing, Peter!
Which thing?
But yeah. He's like,
Clark!
No!
Stabilizers are shot. Repair systems are overloaded.
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing! Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are treacherous. Whoa!
Clark!
Just trying to slow us down.
Fear! Fear!
Stop yelling!
Fear!
Watch out for the thing, Peter!
Which thing?
Pretty sure she means all the things.
Peter!
Watch out for the thing. Yeah, I got it.
exactly. Everybody's yelling about the fucking ship and oh my god. Oh my god! God, fuck! You're not checkpointing me, are you? We gotta do the whole fucking thing again.
Clark!
No!
Stabilizers are shot. Repair systems are overloaded.
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing! Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are treacherous. Whoa!
Clark!
Just trying to slow us down.
Fear! Fear!
Stop yelling!
Fear!
Watch out for the thing, Peter!
Which thing?
Pretty sure she means all the things.
Peter!
Watch out for the thing. Yeah, I got it.
goddamn thingy. You got to be careful of it.
Can we not hit all the things? You want me to take the controls?
I'm pulling up.
Hang on to something!
Clark!
No!
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are treacherous, Peter Quill.
I know! I'm doing my best!
Are you?
Fear!
Stop yelling!
Fear! Watch out for the thing, Peter! Which thing?
Pretty sure she means all the things!
Peter!
Watch out for the thing! Yeah, I got it!
Oh, Scott! Oh, Scott!
Glorious!
How are you enjoying this?
Coming down hard! Hang on! Okay. Oh, a little bumpy, but we're all okay, right? And we're laughing. That's good.
It's perfect. This is us. This is how we park.
Well, this is how Quill parks, anyways.
We were not fated to die this day. Unless, of course, Fin Fang Foom devours us whole.
Hey, whoa. We gotta find him first. Shall we?
Gamora lost it. That's it.
Whoa, that definitely shouldn't be sparking.
We can worry about that after we catch our dragon.
And convince Lady Hellbender to help us bust the church a new one.
Before setting out on our quest, let us rouse our spirits with a Catathian battle anthem.
What? Like now?
You know what? Flark it. Let's do it.
Now listen closely. Ancient Catathian is a powerful tongue with words that hold great meaning.
All right, let's do this.
I'm not listening to that.
Shivering titwitches, it's cold.
Shivering tit witches?
Not really how that saying goes.
You want to correct me? Or you want to find Fin Fang Foom and save the galaxy?
I want Fin Fang Foom.
And the galaxy saving thing, I guess. Assuming Hellbender even goes for this.
Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Okay, well, I ain't seeing no boom boom.
You should look for... The legends of raining fire are true.
Any other legends we should know about?
Legends of glorious death.
Well, as long as it's glorious.
Watch out!
We did not come here to be slain by ice and rocks. There is only one noble way to die on Mark IV, like so many of my people before us.
Someone remind Drax we ain't come here to die.
No one's dying. We're taking Foom alive. We're handing him over to Lady Hellbender alive.
That was close. I love the fact that you can change direction in midair and grab a fucking...
The Armada part is where we die?
Maybe, but definitely not before that. All right, Drax, let's channel some of that excitement toward this rock.
I shall pretend it is the head of Fin Fang Foom.
Great. Drax just shattered the skull of the thing we're supposed to capture. Groot says he wants to take it all in. Take your time, buddy. Might be our last chance to take anything in.
Think Foom's in there? If fantasy books taught me anything, it's that dragons love to hang out inside mountains.
Wants to know if those books said anything about catching dragons.
I'm sure it had something to do with teamwork and trust.
He can't remember the details because he didn't read the whole thing.
I read a lot of different dragon books, okay? And there was always a mountain, and the good guys always win.
Ain't no one writing a book about us.
That's funny and a little meta. A little touch of meta humor.
My people were here.
Didn't we see these in Drax's memories when Mantis linked us all together?
They're Catathian hunt markers.
That's a lot of brave Catathians.
After Thanos raised Catath, my people were left broken, physically and mentally. Their exodus led many of them here in great numbers.
So how many of these hunters came back?
None.
They were all victims of Fing Fang Food?
Not victims. They came for the ultimate battle. They truly
That is some Klingon shit right there.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're a part of something here?
Oh yeah, part of Boom's all-you-can-eat buffet.
I mean, following the footsteps of Drax's people, out here to save the galaxy. Makes you want to believe in destiny.
I'm not trying to kill the moment or nothing, but everybody listed here was destined to be monster chow.
If we all die, we will die like proper Catathians.
If we all die, everyone dies. Magus is gonna consume everything.
Then let's catch Foom and make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, team. If we can't make quick work of this thing, then we got no right going after Fin Fang Foom. Well said, Peter Quill.
With pleasure!
Classic Quill, standing right inside the poison cloud. Stumpy's cousin is mean. And smelly, too. Can you stop with the ice cat puns already?
Ow.
I really hope this Lady Hellbender plan works. I'm surprised we even have a plan. Gamora, I'll enjoy this.
What the fuck? Mushrooms aren't usually this tough.
We need to teach this freak to roll over.
I shall break their bones. The fewer spores you breathe in, the better. This bullet spines me with the Saiyan Star. Hold up, Rocket.
This is like an iced up version of Stumpy!
No mentioning Stumpy. Remember last time? Yeah, Stumpy's cousin
Nope.
here really does need to chill out.
Yep. Everybody go for it. Everybody.
Earth armored mushroom freak.
Drax, rock 'em. I got a rock! Rock! Do, 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 do. I got a rock!
Yes! Now bring on Fin Fang Foom.
On the subject of D. Snyder, apparently he's back in the news again.
Scarier is Boom gonna be than the thing we just fought.
10,000.
That's what I think.
No one said this was gonna be easy, Rocket.
Right. 10,000 times, Quill.
Flark and Hala!
Whoa, get a load of them claw marks.
It's gotta be Foom's, right?
He's even bigger than his legend.
So, yeah. When we find him, let's avoid the claws.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to cross here too. Just not sure how.
Looks like there might be a ledge hiding under all those rocks on the other side.
Okay. I'm thinking this is step one of a multi-step solution to get across this chasm.
All right, and what are the next steps?
Still working on that part.
Incoming! So step 2 of your plan is crushing us all?
I think I see what he's up to.
Yeah, crushing us all.
I'd love to see that gone.
Certainly. Where shall I move it?
It'd look better in orbit.
Easily. Where
Thinking
shall I put
something,
it?
Rocket?
Nuh-uh.
Groot, could you help out?
He ain't doing it.
Let's just say we do catch Fin Fang Foom. We're just gonna drag him all the way back?
I'll call the Milano over and we'll hook him up with the tow cables. I'm assuming he can survive deep space?
Fin Fang Foom hunts on multiple worlds.
Perfect.
You got this.
Certainly. Where shall I move it?
What do you say? Throw it?
Easily. Where shall I put it?
Gamora, got something for you.
I'm not doing that.
Toss it.
Certainly. Where shall I move it?
Hurl that thing, man.
Easily. Where shall I put it?
Take it away, Drax.
Certainly. Where shall I move it? If we fall this day, know that it is said Fin Fang Foom takes special care of the skulls of those he deems worthy.
I don't want Foom playing with my skull.
He will not. He will nail them to his sacred skull throne.
Why would a dragon have a throne?
Not that way.
Is it a metaphor?
No, it is a throne, made of skulls. Our skulls, if we die well. I could clear the rubble from that ledge, Peter Quill. I just need something to throw.
How about Quill? Come on, it's not so bad.
His fleshy frame would make a poor instrument of demolition.
Couldn't Foom have picked a warmer planet to call home?
Perhaps the endless magma ocean of Corberus 6.
Final step, Drax. If we can topple some of those rocks, we got our...
Glorious!
I swear, I've never seen you in such a good mood.
Because you have never seen me on the Great Hunt before.
What about our quarantine zone mission?
Drax, I know you've been waiting for this a long time. Enjoy it, man.
Thank you, Peter Quill. I must admit that with everything that has happened, I need this.
Yeah, well, maybe if we'd listened to you from the start and just gone after Foom...
Then we'd probably be dead. We so weren't ready before.
I was born ready.
That took me longer than it should have.
Front of the litter. He's even got one brother that's way bigger than him.
I have never heard this story.
Everyone get ready. There's something up ahead.
I'm pretty sure it sees us, whatever it is.
Quick, more Foom to deal with. Do not underestimate anything that survives the perils of this planet.
Good advice.
Show him some muscle!
At this rate, I'm worried they won't have time to save Nikki.
Capturing Fin Fang Foom will take time, Peter Quill. It cannot be rushed.
None of the meteors fall on us right now.
Let's focus on one problem at a time! Hammer swivel!
Take that, you worm. You wormy fuck. Got him.
Cold for worms on this planet.
And the hunt for Fin Fang Foom continues.
Okay, let's just think things through a moment.
Since when is that a thing we do?
What if we're too late? What if Raker finishes what he started and the ritual...
Then we're doing all of this for nothing.
Not for nothing. If our final act is to challenge Fin Fang Foom, it will be an honorable final act.
I don't do final acts. I'm a...
Let us hope we are not too late.
All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
And you.
Do it. One step closer. I hope. There. See? More ominous peaks.
This planet's starting to give me the creeps. I keep thinking Foom's gonna claw us from behind.
Fin Fang Foom is a legendary beast. Legendary beasts do not claw from behind.
Maybe not, but smart ones do.
What's with all them rectangles?
Monoliths.
Fine.
They're building this up. They're gonna fuck with me, aren't they?
It's possible they are ley lines, which may lead us directly to Fin Fang Foom.
I'm starting to feel like this is all a troll and a way to be like, yo.
Let's see how many times we can get the voice actors to say Fin Fang Foom.
Lady Hellbender legends all over again.
Careful! That's deadly gas.
How do you know?
Well, she's an assassin. I bet she's gassed all kinds of famous people.
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm an idiot. You can block the spouts with the freeze gun.
How do you know?
So here's an idea. Why don't we lure Foom into one of these gas caves? Knock him out. Cowardly. I want full credits, too.
Time trapped. We're not killing Fin Fang Foom. We're catching him to give the Lady Hellbender so she forgives us and hopefully helps us fight the church.
Stare down a legendary dragon with the fate of the entire galaxy at stake. I ain't gonna hold us up.
Wow. I'm impressed. You really conquered your fear.
Yeah, well, it ain't about me no more.
Yeah, sorry guys, that was all just for some parts. God damn it, Quill. Gotta chuckle though that Fin Fang Foom is like just an example of Stan Lee and friends' absolute adoration of alliteration. Fred with the raid, buddy. Thank you very much for the raid. Hope everybody's doing alright today.
Like we've got a destroyer on our team.
Will prove of little challenge.
Instead of giving her full penny pants, Lady H might settle for a few of these.
I'm thinking no!
The rest of this will recount our glory for generations.
Well, of course, you got Bruce Banner, Peter Parker, Pepper Potts, Happy Hogan, Reed Richards, Susan Storm.
The less I have to touch him, the better!
It's Groot. Loving the initiative.
It's going very well today, actually.
This is definitely in Drax's wheelhouse.
We are currently chasing down Fin Fang Foom. The most egregious Stan Lee's habit was alliteration,
Won't know what hit him.
which we were just discussing as you came in.
No, I'm just trying to be positive. Why?
I think it's a team.
Ruh-roh. Bruh. Really? This far back? Fuck.
It's Groot. Loving the initiative.
Drax is just saying things.
Gonna push it over, Drax.
It will stand in our
Drax,
way no
bridge. Boof. That's using the old noggin.
Nice. Who won't know what hit him?
You will be more resilient than a boulder, Peter Quill.
I know. I'm just trying to be positive. Why?
I think it's
That's probably usually the case. Is there's a quirk. I haven't read enough Game of Thrones, nor did I pay good enough attention in it to.
You know, I'm gonna be real.
If I was to have a writing quirk, what would it be?
Assuming we live.
Well, first of all, I'm a terrible writer.
There's smoke ahead.
I am creatively bankrupt.
Think it's
But
More likely it's people.
great. Maybe they'll know where he is.
Or they'll attack us on sight.
probably drinking.
Probably infiltrate the camp. Make an example of the right person, lead them out in front of their crew. The shock of it will cause confusion or maybe even surrender. And we can't.
Apparently, George R. R. Martin managed to, or did respond to that kind of notice where he was just like, I didn't even know that I was doing that. Whoa, weird.
Yeah, and other tangential topics.
I'm fine. Ish.
Okay.
Peter, there's a good chance
Yeah, or the initials of drinks, you know?
And if she
His
is,
name's Charles Larkin, after Coors Light.
but I'm the killer. We both know that.
It's not
Jerry Daniels.
And if it does, if it's a
That was a
choice
little
between
obvious.
her and literally everything else, Peter, you'd do anything for someone you care about. And we both know that
We both know that you would as well.
He is the Hunter Master.
I need to bring my
Or the Hunter Man.
alive.
What
I hope you're right.
is Meister Master in German? I can never remember. Anyway, that was the Jägermeister joke. He knows what he did. I mean, but at the same time,
Keep going. You fucking rock. Fast. Yeah, Ominous is right.
Here goes.
it does beg the question though, because he wrote it alongside the guys at From. How much of a say did they have in naming? Right? Was it Miyazaki who did it to him?
We're looking for Fin Fang Foom. You seen him? Big wings, nasty teeth.
Purple shorts.
What do you mean purple shorts?
What? I heard he wears purple shorts.
Ancient legends do tell.
See?
He does wear purple shorts.
That's gonna hit us!
There ain't no way through.
Follow me!
Hey, we finally got that final element.
Get to a wall! Trust me!
Fire! I do know that he wrote it collaboratively. And he was given notes and things like that, so who knows. But at the same time, it is funny when you think about the fact that,
Yeah. I like
you
this
know,
one.
Radagon, Melania, Godfrey, Godric,
Let's see those
Michaela,
things in action.
I'm on it.
Melina.
Melt that one too. And that one.
And the reason I say, like, it could just as easily have been somebody else is like, hey, they're just talking to George R. R. Martin, right? So who knows?
How did you know your guns would work back there?
They've saved us 3
Somewhere in there, yeah, somebody was either knew what they were doing or was incredibly distracted and starstruck.
I am so jealous right now.
Right? Because there could have been that point where they're like, hey, you're going to be writing our story collaboratively. What do you mean collaboratively? Oh, yeah, no, we're going to be working with
Can't jump. It's like this magic
George
mud
R. R.
stuff I
Martin,
used to make as a kid.
the Game of Thrones
There's
guy?
nothing magical about mud.
You haven't been to the spa in Contraxia.
I have not.
Step aside, mortals, and allow the Meltonator to do his mighty.
That's a terrible name.
Huh? Got a better one?
PD Hot Guns.
PD Hot Guns.
Captain Fireball.
That, you know what?
It's more like
Bang Bang Bart was the incorrect stripper name.
No.
PD Hot Guns. That's the stripper name for Bart. Like, all I'm picturing is Bart Simpson in that episode of where they go into the future. Where they look into the future.
He's got you
Bart's
there.
like a male stripper. Oh no, it was... Sorry, that was like one of those asides, like your son could just... Who knows what he could end up doing for a living. That's what that was. It's Bang Bang Bart, and he comes out in the fucking...
Clark. It might be his name. Maybe he's trying to communicate.
Please don't.
Star-Lord!
What the fuck is Wendigo doing out in this fucking planet? He's a Canadian monster.
Star-Lord! Is it just me, or did he sound a little irritated?
No, there was definitely hatred in that voice.
always the charm.
I wonder if this is where Amber turned off the game.
Check out these pointy trees.
Don't check them out too closely.
Groot says watch out for those plants with all the holes on top.
Oh, they're sensitive to extreme heat, are they? Be a shame if somebody were to burn the fuck out of them.
Nice. I ain't ever gonna get tired of that. Groot says those plants deserve it.
Keep it up. I'm actually starting to get warm.
Yeah, Amber is such a Wolverine fan when it comes down to comics. If you do anything that insults her sensitivities or interest in that, she will disown that property. She was so offended by Marvel Origins Wolverine. She was so angry at that movie.
Nope, still not tired of it.
So maybe that's what made Amber stop playing this.
Beautiful. Its own twisted way.
The trees are indeed twisted. Well observed.
Nice shot, Peter.
Only when it comes to Wolverine content, I want to point out, though.
Only on a normal planet where nothing's trying to kill us.
With nowhere and Contraxia wrecked, all of our favorite drinking holes are gone.
The Milano is still intact.
I feel like if they were to let people write in content on the Wolverine Wikipedia entry anymore, Amber would be like #1 contributor.
Another up there.
When to go home? Get it?
When to go for yourself.
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions.
Move them,
punched him in the dick.
Just meet a nice local.
What can I say, Quill? You bring it out in people.
They're fast for something so big.
You know, though, at the same time, Amber would probably turn to me. He's like, no, Wendigo is supposed to be in space now. X and X and X thing happened because I just can't keep track of X-Men shit. This shit's gone wild, man.
Move it! No doubt these beasts serve as sustenance for food.
Not today, they don't.
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions.
Well, I hope they like dying in them.
God, I keep getting domed.
Hey, thank the Lord if they're finding us.
Watch your back! This has got my name on it.
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
When it goes down! Permanently!
That is done for. Big Bang gave me the creeps.
Slash him, Gamora!
Why can't we ever just meet a nice local?
What can I say, Quill? You bring it out in people.
Oh my god. Yeah. I just tend to be a little. I've been giving a lot of leeway to a few things here and there as I've gotten older.
Okay, I'm done playing with the snow monkeys.
What I generally care about is getting the core right. So a good example of a failure of understanding the core principle of something, I would feel, would be the Wanted movie. Because Wanted, as a comic book, was about a world in which supervillains had taken over the world. They'd beaten the superheroes, right? So they were running the show, but they were also getting bored and starting to branch in different dimensions. That was like the world they established. What part of that movie had anything I fucking described in there?
Assuming they don't hold a grudge.
Hey, they started.
Don't get me wrong, as a comic, I don't see Wanted as like a particular masterpiece or anything. It was fun. It was cool. But as a comic, yeah, no, that movie, Groot, I missed opportunity in making Groot be a sled.
Well, let's make sure we don't end up on the menu.
And that is, of course, once you overlook the fact that, yes, in the comic, Angelina Jolie's character was a person of color, which is okay. It is one of those situations where it is less egregious than, say, if you were to try to cast a white actor to do like Luke Cage or Black Panther, where a part of the characterization there is that they are a person of color, and that is kind of an important element in their story, right? So in this case, it was just like she was drawn that way. It's slightly overlookable, but yeah, like I said, the entire plot completely incorrect. Assassins listening to a fucking loom? Where do you get supervillains took over the world? Yeah, exactly. It's one of those situations where it's like, they probably still could have gone with a person of color, but the conversation wasn't quite on the front line as much as it is, say, now. I'm not saying it shouldn't be. I'm just saying it wasn't quite there. I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, it's like they didn't give a fuck anyway. They're collecting a check.
This reminds me of our monster hunt in the
It's also, grand scale, really hard to make a movie which actually has a character named Shithead who is a literal walking pile of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Guys, huddle up!
What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty.
Mine too. I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter.
This bloodlust you feel, it makes things unreal. And it'll get you killed if you don't control it. Which is why we don't rush in.
but ultimately that character could have just, they could have just called him Shithead and made him stink. And you didn't have to have like a walking pile of shit. Instead, they just made a steaming pile of shit.
This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area.
Let's hope it doesn't end the same as that one.
Because that's the other part. It's like, I'd overlook it if it was a good fucking movie, but it fucking wasn't either.
You sure you have not been bitten on the buttock?
That's another thing, like with the, let's take more contemporary Marvel product, the modern Marvel product, right? They've gotten the core tenets of their own characters correct, which is, you know, ultimately all you need to do, and that's why Marvel has been successful, right? The only one that hasn't, I think, made it through the taste test, as it were, has been fucking Thor, but it's really hard to make Asgardian fucking god super interesting without doing the Donald Blake story, right? Which is Donald Blake being a doctor who found a walking stick who had a leg problem, and that walking stick also happened to be Mjolnir in disguise, and that's what turned him into Thor.
Uh-oh.
It's that Jack Clark who was hucking rocks at us.
But aside from Thor, like I said, they've moved into the comedic space opera sort of situation, which is working.
My butt still hurts from that slide.
Glad you're not used to it by now. Can we kill any faster? It's fucking cold.
But aside from that, you know, Captain America, well-meaning beacon of what America, you know, what he really stands for the people of America sort of situation. They really kind of nailed that. Tony Stark, eccentric, drunk, rich man with engineering skills and a really big ego, nailed it.
This is a bad tactical position.
Is there a good one when it comes to these things?
My butt still hurts from that slide.
That ain't the pain in the ass I'm worried about.
Go get him, Tiger! Freckles, Rex! Perish! Thank me later!
You owe me one, Quill.
This is how it's done.
Yeah, I think they hold a bit of a grudge.
Can't believe those snow monkeys got the jump on us.
Now it is I who will jump on them!
We killed their leader. They should leave us alone now.
Or seek revenge.
Think that wreck is the camp we saw?
But yeah, once you get past the, like, this is what your character is and this is what your story is kind of supposed to represent, you can fudge details. Right?
like Groot. Give me a boost.
I am Groot.
About yay high.
Yay is not a unit of measurement.
Groot knows what he means.
Alright, heads up. I'm gonna drop something down for you guys. Look out below!
Ha! That'll work.
You think those creatures were using this ship for shelter?
Screw 'em. They're dead.
Who gives a fuck?
Here, give me a hand.
We should be ready. We don't know the source of that smoke. There could be more hostiles.
Maybe just a nice warm fire and some Sakar and spirits.
No doubt it's something that'll try to kill us. This place is like a funhouse of razor blades.
Great speech.
But I'm not worried. We face meteors, poison zit cats, and abominable snowmen.
Wendigo. Whatever it is, it smells.
Bodies. It smells of bodies.
Jeez. Was all this Foom?
Undoubtedly.
But yeah, and then, you know, storytelling will be obviously important. Can't get away with telling a shitty story.
I believe that repulsive tentacle orb is her head.
And I can hear you with it.
Are you the only survivor?
Clearly not. Who are you, meat sacks?
We're here for Foom.
Forget what I said. Yeah, I'm the only survivor. Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure. Digesting my men back at his roost. Big Eye's obelisk sticking out of the Caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of Foom.
Sure you will, Terran. Just don't come running back here when he chases you. He's still got some things to pack up.
But yeah, that I think is where DC has kind of faltered at points. They have their massive ups and downs over at WB with the DC product. They nail the core tenets most of the time, and then just tend to find ways to either drop the ball in the story or drop the ball in the presentation, or they fuck up those cores again, right?
People talking about a promise with a matriarch, just steer clear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry about your men.
Dead men collect no.
I think there is, like, as an example, one of the biggest, I think, flubs in the Man of Steel movie was Jonathan Kent, Superman's father. He was not, like, the sort of person that would raise Superman to be the Boy Scout that he should be, right? And both the Kents were a little too jaded in comparison to what's more familiar with the family as presented in the original. So lacking certain cores in those characters, right? And I think that because you have to sort of represent the character being raised by how those people will be raised, there's some gaps.
Ice thingy on the frozen sea, eh?
I am Groot.
You said it, buddy. Sure is a long way down. Another hunt marker?
This one is unclaimed. No doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I've appropriated it for our own use. To herald our bravery this day. Shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Foom may be bad news, but he's nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
And it shall mark our penultimate conquest.
One conquest at a time.
Let's go.
All right, people. Let's catch us a dragon.
Yes. We grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low. Whoa!
Music reference.
Hey, Git, the ice is amplifying our velocity.
This is how I die! Have you lost your fucking mind?
If she has.
You forget it's incredibly dangerous. It's actually kind of fun.
Indeed, let us meet our guests bemused.
Oh, I guess I'm going this way.
Well, that takes care of the getting down part.
I don't even want to think about how we're gonna get back up. Or how we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look on the bright side. We may be dead.
Guys, come on! We ride a dragon!
Ride. Foom.
5-year-old me would be so jealous right now.
You think Foom is gonna let us ride him after we kick his butt?
You're getting all caught up in the details. We could be dragon riders. Dragon riders.
Do we have the? Oh yeah, no. Okay, cool.
We still got to catch up to Milano.
She'll be alright.
I quill-proofed the underbelly after Seknarf. He's got a knack for wrecking stuff.
Oh, I didn't think it could get any colder.
You know, it's days like these I'm glad I installed seat warmers in the Milano.
Up ahead. There's the ice obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin Fang Foom, come and face your death.
What are you doing? We can't get the drop on him if he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle.
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
You're quick. Oh!
Fin Fang Foom, it's nap time!
Rocket, it's your turn.
Did he just say my real name?
Rocket!
Fin Fang Foom! We're gonna decomboggle your flocket scut spigots! You hear me? Really overgrown gordle-splode! You fessed lump of Satarkian shrub meat! You don't scare us!
It feels good, does it not?
Yeah! It actually does!
No! We disrobe!
Yeah, we're not doing that.
A little too cold for that there, Drax.
Prepare yourself, Fin Fang Foom. You face your final moments.
Just through here. Be ready for anything.
That is technically impossible.
Drax, have you ever heard of shrinkage? He's gonna knock that over.
So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom is born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold of the dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
You think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out.
Hey, where's the purple shorts? Ooh.
How are we supposed to capture that?
By beating him into submission.
We're gonna have to get through the ice armor first.
Prepare yourself, Foom. You face Captain Meatball.
He's friggin' huge!
To be fair, you're tiny.
Invincible after all! Yeah, let's just be beast attacks! What's wrong, fool? I stung your claw?
Hope Hellbender appreciates we're going to all this trouble. That's two!
Or the Bane of Ice, Peter Quill.
See? Bane of Ice isn't such a bad nickname.
His opinion does not appear to have improved.
Want to go?
Today, we earn our place in the top. As long as we ain't going there anytime soon.
Quick! While he's stuck in the ice! Nice work, Peter!
Not so hot now, are you, Boo? Or I guess not so cold.
Bring it, you overgrown lizard!
Looks like he just did!
Well then.
That was too close!
Good thinking. Muscles, get through the head. You can breathe on that rock right in the moon's face. We are ready, Peter Quill. Let's hurry this up. I'm getting cold.
I'm sure Boom will be happy to warm you up.
The ice isn't cracking your
Lay on the hurt! Let's see those branches!
Come on, Boom! You'll like Psychoc 9!
Hellbender's got all the minions you can eat. Guys, huddle up!
Pretty standard multi-phase. A, take that part out, take that part out, take that part out, react to this.
Unless they send reinforcements.
If they
Use
do,
the
we'll have
downtime
to
to
move
kill
like
them.
lightning. Hit them from behind. But what if they're too fast? We'll need another plan.
Hey. Every battle comes with some kind of curveball. Trying to predict where it's gonna land only makes things worse. Relax. It's easy to overthink when things get tense, but if we focus...
We can hit him hard.
Who's with me?
Wise words, Peter
Nice
Quill.
one, Peter!
Oh, yeah.
Blow them away, Rocket!
Come on, Boom! You'll like Psychoc 9!
The great winds would make for invigorating flight. Suppose we had so cool as I originally My great strength goes underutilized. We definitely got his attention.
What's wrong, Boom? Feeling exposed?
I got all these toys. I'm just dying for you. Let's hurry this up.
Well, not a good idea to give him more ice armor.
Ha! Look at him struggle.
Feel free to give up, Boom!
Who would never shame himself with surrender? These grows friendly. Our victory is at hand.
Damn, he wrecked it that time. Didn't know that was an option he had. You.
He's
Let's
stuck!
kick some butt, huh? Do not hold back now!
Is he talking to us or Boom?
Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold! And you are not fighting harder! His rage rains down! He means to crush us! Now is our turn to strike!
We definitely got his attention.
What's wrong, Boom? Feeling exposed?
Get back out there!
Run on, Boom! You'll like Sector 9!
He'd have gotten along with that giant squid if we hadn't cut it in half.
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Believe it and shoot it.
Watch out, man! Drop everything!
Here we go.
We're going quietly.
Set up now.
Feel free to give up, Boom.
Yeah, play nice and we'll go easy on you. Let's hurry this up. I'm getting cold.
I'm sure Boom will be happy to warm you up.
Go!
Nice. Fighting this ugly bug.
He's just stunned by our...
Alright, you have a good one, Slash.
There's your chance, come on!
Hope this makes
Are we
you
even
swear
making
with
a dent?
Hellbender.
Flesh does not dent!
We seem to be making him madder! That's progress!
Snatch him up! He grows desperate!
Yeah, and pissed.
And he's bound to get sloppy!
You got this one!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon.
What's wrong, Peter? First time?
Whoa! Little windy, isn't it?
Feel free to give up, Boom.
Yeah, play nice and we'll go easy on you.
Fuck it! Do your thing!
Doesn't look like he's gonna make it easy on us!
He's the most dangerous when at his most desperate. We must not fail! I am trying to destroy! We are ready!
Go!
Battling fire with fire!
Got him.
Yes! We stand triumphant! Whom has fallen?
Oh, hold on. No, wait, no. No, Lady Hellbender. Jack, stop. Guys. Wait, guys, don't. Lady Hellbender, we want to.
Nobody escapes my wrath. Floorboard.
Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. Promised.
Speak. I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you, robbed you, Killed your baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarantara! Ah!
What is going on?
This isn't you.
Fate has finally brought the two of us together.
Aw, she likes him.
Lord Foom. The final harvest begins. Dead worlds screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see...
Enough. I will gather my forces.
Hey! Atta girl.
Right, let's go.
Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
I think we found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
Sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Just can't get one of those anymore, man. Well, you can. He's gonna pay way more than you should.
What happened on Lamentis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but...
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
God damn it, Rocket. Why are you being so cagey?
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The
Grand humidity. Yeah, I made another joke too.
I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production, or it's not trash. It is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
Right?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her.
Glorified barbarian cat lady.
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
Keep pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes
Aiden Warsock.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks him bleats. It translates weird.
What the? Who keeps opening the goddamn fridge?
Really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh, more you know. So, Bug Girl, how come you can understand Groot so well? You've only known him a few cycles.
Telenesin is a common language in some realities. The Jatauri don't always blow up Planet X. Yep. There's a dimension where I learned to speak it from a very aggressive compost vendor on Nowhere.
Groot loves compost.
Oh, Gamora must be in the hangar. Excellent.
Dolores and Uberi, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight.
Why not?
You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Gamora's got high standards.
I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there, no matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
Excuse me.
say, I don't know what you told the Katati Guardians at the cave entrance, but they were very cooperative when I came back with the villagers.
Wow! Okay.
Woo! Harsh words. Now I understand the fear in their branches. Spook them good.
Alright. I'm gonna hit a quick washroom break and then I'll be right back to finish up the stream.
You're in most reality.
Alright, we're back.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm gonna barf.
Here comes the end game-ish. I don't know, it feels end gamey.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor. Queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. Can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocky, what are you doing, man?
Get into Sackers. Interrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels. Church out looking for the swords.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them toward the sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here. All right, let's find a place to park.
Look at those fools. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised. We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it.
Uh-huh.
But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear us.
Oh dear.
What?
Morgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians
Flying
of
out
the
in space on the...
Stop
Okay.
hiding. The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle.
We're not hiding.
We are sneaking.
Because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past.
Oh, I just got annihilated. He was still talking too.
Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacro City.
That landing base our way in, but there's still a lot
I
of
didn't see
paint
that
between here and there.
fucking thing come up on me.
Blow past.
This is chaos.
Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacro City.
That landing base our way in, but there's still a lot of paint between here and there.
Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacro City.
That landing base our way in, but there's still a lot of paint between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
We're taking fire!
Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks!
If you get us killed, Quill, I'm gonna kill you! I'm too poor to die, Quill.
How do the missiles work again? Fuck.
Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacro City.
That landing base our way in, but there's still a lot of paint between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
Boom!
Hurry up, Peter! The real fun's gonna be inside Breaker's ship!
Battle should not be fun to Morrison Fury. It should be glorious!
We're taking fire!
Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks! Got a piece of that guy!
You must make the
There
most
we
of
go.
this diversion!
Hopefully find Warlock fast when we're inside!
Damage report.
Stop getting hit and there won't be no damage.
Useful. Thanks. Cheap shot! Crap, that's a lot of turrets.
Kill him or dodge him. We gotta get through there. Direct hit.
Now this is a proper dogfight. Spaceships, monsters,
And we're
the
in!
entire galaxy at stake.
Those are some suits, bro.
Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes.
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocket, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker shows the whole of the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this cave.
Tell them that!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite respectable.
Wish Groove hadn't chopped my tunes.
Of course I think we'll win. We're the Darkers, ain't we?
Here we go. Oh. No.
Trains are unstable!
Ah.
These guys really need to work on their hospitality.
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite respectable. Well, watch it!
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
That means they can also be attacked from anywhere.
Got him. Okay. Whew. Whoop.
Project tracks. Need some breathing
that to our advantage! You need to cool off! Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
How close are we?
Not close, which is why we need to keep moving. Yeah, they call it
Uh-oh.
a triple lead. At least they brought the elevator for us. The character's like 8 armies worth of blaster fodder.
You kill him, I fillet
Of course I think we'll win. We're the gardeners, ain't we?
Charge now! The blockhead amping up his buddies!
Make your maker!
Oh, she got comboed.
The insect witch seems comfortable enough in control.
Let's go.
Over the formation drills again.
This will be our glorious final assault on the church.
Nice. Hey.
Some damn weirdos deserve it.
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite a spectacle.
How is she staying astride food without a saddle?
What is next, Peter Quill?
Past time someone got stabbed.
Got him. Nice. All right.
Get in here!
I swear I will never set foot in a church after this.
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey. Just imagine him glowing with promise power.
He would be confused, as I was. Had the insect witch not intervened, I would have snapped all of your necks, starting with the rodent, because he wields the most firepower.
Drax, those are the things you don't say out loud.
Noted. I should not expose my strategies.
Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh! Say hi for me!
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
Excuse me? Unnecessary.
Tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to. Tracker's working fine.
These people fight without fear. They have fully embraced the promise.
Door's flarked.
We need to go that way. See if you can overload it. We are being watched. Say hi to the church camps.
Are they still mad at us? Okay. Stormy left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't. We win. We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
We win! We're taking a vacation!
Yeah, after dealing with the Universal Church of Truth, and I would want a fucking vacation too. That's boring.
At least Mantis has
God.
a Milano.
I believe the insect witch would prove quite capable as a pilot.
Oh my god, the savagery knows no end.
We made another mess!
Stop, he's already dead.
They started it.
It's a big cold, so they've got to have janitors.
Oh, good. Here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill's back that way, boys!
I do not believe these people are janitors.
The fabric inhibits their potential.
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside.
Probably destroyed half of your armada by now, Drax, using only her bare hands.
Tell us where Warlock is.
We don't need them to. Cracker's working fine. We win. We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Let's cross the finish line before we start dividing the spoils. Throw that, Drax! Roped another carcass!
Oh, got barreled by Drax.
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it. Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Guy, what does the angry orange light on your
Which one?
one under the tape? Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
You put tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape.
Think we accepted the promise in one of the other timelines?
Yeah, and those loser guardians flarked the entire galaxy.
There must be one where I did not accept.
Whoa, whoa!
Is this really the safest route?
Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels. This wind shall not break our determination. It sure is trying. Defy it, Furman.
See? Told ya! Good thinking!
Suddenly I feel like I'm back on Sector.
At least it's not raining.
Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it. Yeah, but start raining indoors. It's the Universal Church of Truth. The Universal Church of Truth. They can make fucking weird shit happen, bro.
Did you guys get the radioactive plasma purge or the wind thing this time?
The wind thing.
Oh, good.
This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender. No, it's you sparking turbines. Her legends will say otherwise.
Damn it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This plant knows speed in the ground, buddy. You can do this.
There we go. Alright.
Tactical analysis or something.
Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways.
It does.
What the fuck?
Did they turn this on just to hold us back?
Destined stacked baskets.
Alright, I guess there was nothing on the upper area. Whoa!
Go get him, guys.
Scott!
Great. Now what? Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on.
Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options.
And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool.
Hang on. Okay, go, go, go. See? Nothing to it. Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock. Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
Come, test your mettle. We are still a great distance from the church's altar.
We'll get there, Drax. Keep up the fight.
Okay, come on now. Drax, throw another barrel. Yoop.
At least we got past the fan bit.
Oh yeah, that section blew. How are we holding up? We're good. My trigger finger has gone numb from all the murdering.
Watch the mark for explosive!
The space battle is frenzied.
I'm the wish we were in the thick of it.
Feel this?
Stop the shield at the mine. It's up already. I agree. The electric-wielding foreman must perish next.
Make like a tree!
Rocked them. Oh. Alright.
That is certainly an exaggeration.
Could have started out here.
We should get back inside.
Don't get hit by the mine!
What's the term? Less lethal? Still hurts, I bet.
That Brody mine guy is really starting to tick me off. I agree. The electric-wielding foreman must perish next.
Shields down!
There we go. Perfect. Some of those guys can get super tanky.
You did him a favor. That wasn't no normal. No, that's what you get, squat hoppers.
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuck it! Duffel stompers!
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on.
Let me just hijack this. Turret.
Excellent work, little fuzzy.
Heads up! We've got new friends!
Danger close, Rocket! Heavier!
Alright. Oh, we're still fighting?
They keep throwing troops at us!
They cannot.
Oh, you guys just stare at them. I got it.
Ah, there we go. Pass this way. Come on.
All right.
I know the AI is not supposed to do the work for me, but make it look like there's a reason. It's
Thanks.
Whoa! Monster down!
Holy stuff. Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. Beasts are very brave.
Hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
We have likely half of the galaxy's population.
There's gonna be one heck of a mess to sort out after.
go. Rocket explosion. That.
No, fighting on the outside of a ship is pretty epic.
As long as the gravity lasts!
What?
He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in
Huh.
a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if you don't give us a choice?
One thing at a time. None of that even matters if we don't get to Warlock.
I'm just saying.
I hear you. We can wait.
Getting to the heavy questions now.
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender. Now, just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay?
Are we sure it's not faster to go through sacrosanct?
Back into that face!
Don't say that.
It is necessary to levitating cards in his will. What the? Coach is using his team members!
That priest is pumping faith into the others!
Well, that's not fair.
These freaks hit harder while he's juicing them.
That's not good.
Yeah, you might want to dodge those next time.
Damn. Shot from the other side that I wasn't looking at. Oh, good job, Groot. That's what we're looking for. That's what I was going to be aiming for anyway.
And ready!
Hey, Quill, want to see some fireworks?
That one's gonna hit way harder!
Somebody swat that fly!
Magus dies this day! It has no effect on the life!
You can bet it'll fight like a cornered animal! It'll be a
Blockhead's amping
slime!
up his buddies!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
I'm with you, bud. Let's squash this guy.
The sorcerer amplifies their power!
Yeah, well, that makes him a target in my book.
Guys, that one's mending the rock!
Destroy!
That's not fair!
Time for the big guns! Foul magic! The sorcerer's healing the others!
Let's hit him with the deal! Let's do that to him!
Might want to check on that, Peter!
No, these goons ain't gonna tell us squat. Waste of time.
That's not fair! What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
I shall not falter again!
I can't!
Let
Do
loose,
it,
Rocket!
Peter!
Oh, crap!
Alright. One down.
Sucks in here, too!
Rocky, you keep doing your thing.
Want places on the ship?
I will rip sacrosanct apart piece by piece to find that child!
Make sure you're carrying in the right direction.
Nice. There was a down guy, wasn't there?
The boosted ones!
Somebody swat that fly!
Yeah.
It's not fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Then put him in a body bag. Problem? Solution.
Better now, thanks. Pulverize him!
We can never let something like this happen again!
No, we're gonna live up to our name!
Get him on the ground. Get him on the ground. Now. Holy crap. You guys are such a
We made a
slog.
compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad.
Oh, I can stop pressing the buttons now.
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.
Okay, here we go.
Whoa.
These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No, we will be their Terminators.
Was hoping the monsters smash the ships away from that thing.
They're just doing what monsters do. They ain't about precision.
Is it me or we barely denting this thing?
Going to have some long-term trust issues.
Come on. Fill up that meter. Fill up that meter so that I can fucking torch this guy's ass. Ooh. Come on.
Save your ammo! Hit this creek with a special surprise!
Special delivery from Lady Ace.
Got him.
Nonsense! She does not waste her time with
Ugh,
gifts!
they suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah, well, I like watching them burn.
I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom.
Nah, we did that, not just me.
You're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Against our better judgment?
Because you guys have
It was almost a hostage situation. The way you're making it
Tell me
sound.
we're almost through this.
Don't blame me. I'm just the guy with the track on me.
Rocket! Blast him!
Beautiful. God, I did not want to deal with it.
We got our own fight to worry about. Kill those guys.
Do I want the target? But that's okay.
Cross it! Probably on the inside of the ship with our
Oh.
luck. Is this a dead end?
We can find a way through once the last body drops.
Another wave of ensorcelled Nova Corps men approaches!
What the fuck are we waiting for? Let's turn him in.
Man! I totally laid out that psycho soldier!
Been too long since I blew something up.
Eat this! Like a fruit fly, I can't swallow! Drax, shut him down!
Watch your step. A lot of nasty drops here.
It's called battlefield awareness.
Okay, get him. Oh, there we go. Fuck.
Probably on the inside of the ship with our luck. Coming!
You got boomed, bitch.
I believe this is yours, Star-Lord.
Boom. Got the Walkman. That was awesome. That was pretty cool. That was, as we say in the business, metal as fuck.
That was just so...
Metal?
Glad you got your music back, Will.
You were the one who chucked it into space.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No harm done.
Psychological harm was done. Did you cut it, Gamora?
I got this.
Oh, I gotta do it this time, eh? Fuck.
Back into a hole.
Little inconsistent.
Great!
Like holes.
Giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
Okay, let's see what we can do about Rocket.
Fully executed maneuver.
Just hoping we get a breather in here.
Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna go take care of the big robot.
Release her at once, or face the
How many times have I saved your butt now?
Follow the daughter, man. Root to
Oh, come on. I wasn't watching my health.
Giant robot.
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot. What does that mean? It's running on space energy, right? That comes from people.
Launch it, Drax.
Is it me or we barely denting this thing? It is as venerable as it is large. We must break it.
Just hoping we get a breather in here.
I have a swing. Return to the skirmish. One lady help ever return your device. Did she mention my name?
Oh man, I think I'm gonna kill
The fuck was that? Oh, good job, Groot. That's why we love you, Groot. Always coming through in a pinch.
My great strength goes underutilized.
What's next, Peter?
Seems like Tues has forgiven us already.
Don't ever let your guard down around that thing.
Rocket! Safety's off! I will not be trapped in here!
Never try to ambush the Tathian!
This adversary is well fortified!
Heads up!
Oh my god.
Peter Quill, I have rescued you! Gladly!
There goes the arm.
Keep kicking and flailing, Drax! I'm coming!
Nothing some water and fresh soil won't fix.
Sorry, Mike. Hey! Groot says thanks, Quill!
What's next, Peter? Eyes on the prize, Peter!
Thanks, Gamora! I am trying to destroy! One lady help ever return your device! Breathing master!
Who's still left? Who's still left? Drax, throw this at them.
Seems like Boom has forgiven us already.
He's gonna get hammered on Seknarf if we win this!
Throw that, Drax! Sure glad we've got a monster queen watching out for us.
Is she not wonderful?
Drax, toss it!
Ready!
Just hoping we get a breather in here.
There's no time to rest anyway!
I'd rather be dragging these flarkers from the Milano.
Are you kidding? You carry more firepower than the whole ship! They're trying to stall us! We need to get back out there!
They're gonna fail.
Okay.
Let's make quick work of them.
Hellbender returned your device. Did she mention my name?
Oh man, I think I'm gonna puke.
Seems like Foom has forgiven us already.
Don't ever let your guard down.
So we gotta.
I hope that monsters don't target the buggy lady.
They are under the Monster Queen's control.
Sure glad we've got a Monster Queen watching out for us.
She knows how to make an entrance! Like, every single time!
Is there somebody up there that we're missing here?
You wanna ride, Boom? I think you got mics in your brain, bud.
I will not be trapped in here.
Uh-oh, Drax is going murdery. It's a kill thing.
I wonder if Magnus could make me some of those arm raisers for close quarter blows like this!
Hell yeah! Where do I sign up for a pair?
I'd rather be dragging these markers from the Milano.
We need your nerd brain down here, Rocket.
They're trying to stall us! We need to get back out there!
We must be efficient.
All right, hold on a second. I think a mission trigger got broken. That's what I think just happened.
Giant robot.
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
It's running on faith energy, right? That comes from people.
Love it out of big guy.
This one is crying for the punishment.
Ow! That's gotta hurt.
Take heed. Is it me or you barely dead to you struggle in vain? Put him up, Gamora.
Cut to pieces!
I will not be trapped in here.
Never try!
Send it their way, Drax.
They're trying to stall us! Get out there!
They're gonna fail. Let's make quick work of them.
Ain't nothing getting through. Watch your butts! Did she mention my name?
You know, I couldn't hear with all that space physics and stuff.
That giant robot can take a lot of pain. What is next, Peter
Take
Quill?
it down!
Groot, go down!
This has got my name on it!
Watch it, Drax.
Look out!
I'm dying over here. The rodent is being overwhelmed.
No, Gamora.
Keep some more body parts off.
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs.
Beautify him,
Rocket needs your help!
Where?
Hang on, buddy. I'll get you back on your feet. Oh, forget, little buddy.
They're trying to stall us! We need to get back out there!
They're gonna fail. Let's make quick work of them. Zap! I love playing Zappazelli.
That's the trigger that got missed.
Really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way.
Do it, Drax.
Gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
Okay.
If we survive this, we should invite Lady Hellbender to join the team.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
Yeah, are you kidding? She's awesome. Mean, but awesome.
Groot's a no. So that's 3 no's and 2 wrong answers.
Fair vote. I will concede.
All right. that's gonna be it for tonight. Time flew. Feels like we're getting real close to the end, so we're gonna make plans for next week. See what we're gonna start next after this. Probably Ghostwire Tokyo is the plan. Tomorrow I'm gonna be hopping on the bike and rocking some Elden Ring. We're really close to the end of our Get Good or Get Fit bike challenge to kill all of the bosses. We're gonna also do all the trophies and do some fiddling around with our save file once we hit the end. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have yourselves a wonderful evening. And Fred, thank you very much for the raid tonight. Rugged Dookie, thank you for the sub. Very close to that Just Dance stream. Anyway, everybody have yourselves a good night.